Alright, let's get started. I am 23 as of now, and I enjoy the Phantom Menace. Even though it's not perfect, or has objective faults, some might say, I enjoy it for what it is, and its unabashedly awesome sequences. In my view, the pod race is great, and so is the action on Naboo, or it's even amazing, you could say. You don't like the CGI, or whatever. All due respect, according to ILM, Business Insider, people in the know, The Phantom Menace was the one Star Wars movie with the most miniature effects, according to John Knoll, CCO of Industrial Light and Magic, and a visual effects supervisor on each of the prequel films. He oversaw many visual effects in each prequel film. All this to say, don't crap on the film's CGI since half the time, most of the time, you can't tell what's practical and what's CG. The CGI looks alright at worst and improves in each prequel film. So to talk about the real subject, it's goofy aliens in The Phantom Menace. I didn't even grow up with Star Wars until I was 19 in the COVID chaos. Remember that? Anyway, the main goofy aliens are the Gungans and the Nemoidians. There are others on Tatooine like Watto. Sebulba is kind of strange, but he's alright. He's kind of intimidating to Anakin, so that was a neat story element. Jar Jar is the main Gungan in the film, along with Boss Nass, who... he's not even all Gungan. Pretty sure the dude's half hot, for Christ's sake. His parents were freaks. Anyway, yes, if I want, I can shut off my adult brain and laugh along with the goofiness with the aliens. I especially like and accept the Nemoidians, since it makes sense that Palpatine selected these cowards to push around and do his bidding. They don't even blab to reveal the Sith plan or Sith, period. Gunray and Hako were fun and goofy. 3PO is another comic relief character in Star Wars. He's an arrogant prick for most of A New Hope, and he's the butt of jokes for being a prick. But he's empathetic, we can see something more in him, and he redeems himself on Yavin 4 with his concern for R2 and his friends in the trash pit. He's willing to donate his circuits and gears to fix R2, and that shows a lot about 3PO after calling R2 a trash bin for half the film. George experimented with goofy aliens in The Phantom Menace, and I like it as a one-off phenomenon. And with the Gungans, yeah sure they're strange, weird, kind of annoying at times, but it's outweighed after Jar Jar's first 10 minutes by action, character dynamics, and interesting plot elements. Plus, for the Gungans, after all this, if you didn't like them, they get massacred at the end. If that's not a fair deal, I don't know what is. After Jar Jar's first 10 minutes, there's action on Naboo. We get to Tatooine, and I laugh at Jar Jar suffering half the time since he's an aquatic, amphibious Gungan, and he's on a desert planet with twin suns. He's gonna dry up. It's hilariously dark and dumb for me. And that might be the point here in retrospect, if George planned everything and all. Jar Jar suffers. It's fun, I like it. Don't get me wrong, I very much enjoy mature content like Breaking Bad, Better Call Saul, and other pieces of media with dark, mature themes, like the early Marvel Defenders on Netflix, and even Deadpool for that matter. But as a one-off film, I accept The Phantom Menace's goofy aliens, and appreciate the story that George is trying to tell in this trilogy, in this saga. Lucas's 6 films are genius as an outline. The execution is sloppy at times, I admit, but I still subjectively like it. 3PO was annoying too, to be fair. And if you're a prequel hater, consider if your nostalgia is blinding you to how similar these trilogies are in essence, feeling. If the OT was made today, some might hate it, just as the prequels were similarly hated. How many people hated it? What percentages? I don't know. None of us do. Censuses weren't there at first, except in local little bits, so take some consideration. Jar Jar is strange and kind of annoying, but he suffers on Tatooine. His people are massacred at the end. It seems like a fair trade to me. The Nemoidians make sense as Palpatine's pawns, They're goofy in the right way, in my view, like 3PO. The character dynamics, the visuals, the action, the music all together, in my opinion, makes The Phantom Menace a good or even great film. Consider if you're a hater, if your nostalgia is blinding you. The comedy and overall essence can be very similar between the two trilogies. If you like the OT, go a bit easy on the prequels. That's what I argue. I love Attack of the Clones and Revenge of the Sith unabashedly, and I like the Phantom Menace for what it is, and especially the really cool shit. That's my case. Please get in the comments if you have your thoughts, like, dislike, agree, disagree. I really want to hear your opinions here. It would be my pleasure to host a small Star Wars community here. Subscribe if you want more, and share if you think this is good content. Thanks for watching, and take care.